Hey guys, Cockerpunk here. Just wanted to recap my last weekend here, which has been a ridiculously paintball-filled weekend and a great weekend. If you didn't know, you must be under a rock. That last weekend was Living Legends, and me and Bryce and Chris Nathan went down for Living Legends. We live in Minnesota, so Living Legends is a pretty close drive for us in terms of paintball events. And so we went down there. We went down there on Thursday, and not only did we play the game and the pump day, but we also met with Paul from Hydrotech, and we met and toured the facilities that Ninja has, Ninja Paintball. And so I just wanted to do an actual content video, which I know is shocking for this channel. It seems like it's just been petering out lately, but we still are in paintball, don't worry about it. And fill you in on what exactly happened this weekend. First off, we won the game, and we played really well. TechPB put together a great squad, quarterbacked by Willie, who turned into the MVP of the game because he turned 100 guys who only know each other from the internet into a fighting force on the field, and that's an accomplishment that very few can pull off. And we played really well. It was great meeting everybody. It's really great to do these events because you end up hanging out with people that you talk to on a daily basis almost, but you never really get to joke around and interact with them on any sort of personal level. So it's really fun to hang out with Miller Time and Willie and Mike and UV Halo, and we even hung out with Carter from M. Carter Brown and Grimace, who is a great guy. Just all sorts of people. Really fun. Bryce Javin. Who else? Pinky was there. I think Poor Baller was there. There's a lot of guys there, and it was a lot of fun to hang out with these guys. Sarah VW and Stick to Drum were there. It's the event to go to, and if you don't go to it, you're missing out. It's worth it. So start planning for Living Legends 5, because I plan to be there, and I'm sure TechPB is going to field another hell of a good team, and hopefully we can keep this dynasty of winning going on. So Wolf did a great job as a commander, and we played really well. I was surprised. I honestly didn't think Wolf was going to be that great of a general, but it turns out we played really well, and we were at where we needed to be, and we got the points. So something must have been going right somewhere. So anyway, Living Legends, if you don't go to it, you're missing out. The other cool thing is we went down on Thursday, and so we got a chance to tour Ninja Paintball. So it was really great meeting John, who I think is the owner there. He's Ray's boss. I mean, we all know Ray if you're on the TechPB forums, Ray from Ninja. And it was great talking with those guys. Those guys were great. Seeing their facility and just seeing how they do things, and not only that, but how much they've been involved in paintball. Ninja Paintball is like a new brand, I feel like. It's only a couple years old, but they have been making paintball products for a long, long, long time. And it was cool to chat with them about just the history of paintball and their involvement in it. And then the coolest part was meeting with Paul from Hydrotech. Now, Hydrotech was out, they came out and announced what they were all going to do last October, and it seems like it's just been delayed and delayed and delayed. And so a lot of people are not even taking Paul seriously or any of his claims anymore. And there's some gathering pitchforks and torches out for Paul. And so he and we met for lunch. We didn't get to tour his facility because it turns out it was on the other side of Chicago from where we were, and it would have not worked out with schedules. But we met with Paul and his executive assistant to chat with them about Hydrotech and where they're at, and it's really cool stuff that they're doing right now. And I think the consensus with not only between me and Bryce and Chris Nathan, but with just about everybody we talk to in the industry, that if Paul pulls off what he says he can do, then Hydrotech is going to be huge. It's going to be big. And that's really cool for paintball. It's not going to be like a game changer like the First Strike or the 50 cal. I don't think you're going to notice it very much on the field that you're shooting Hydrotech instead of conventional paintballs. But for the field owners, for the profit margins, for the for the cleanup, for the upkeep of your field and all that jazz, Hydrotech is going to be big, and it's going to make indoor paintball much more feasible, and it's just going to be great. I, for one, you know, we saw some videos about how they make it, which was cool to see, and I every part of me says that what they're doing is realistic, and I think they're going to do it. I'm in the camp that not only thinks it's going to be big if it gets pulled off, but I also think he's going to pull it off, and I think Bryce and Chris agree too. Some really cool stuff going on there, really innovative technology. So yeah, my bet is that, you know, you're not going to notice it when you're shooting it. It's going to be essentially no different than a normal paintball, except it's going to be better for everybody involved. And so that's a pretty cool thing about what Paul's doing over there at Hydrotech. So again, Paul has been really great to us too. He's gonna give us a couple of cases as soon as it's available, before it's available to the public even. And of course, we're gonna run it through the gambit of tests. Don't worry, we're gonna drop test it. We're gonna shoot it. We're gonna you know, do everything we can. Crack the shell and measure the shell and measure the fill. We're going to do all sorts of stuff to it, so don't worry. But if you also have any specific tests that you want us to do, just message me or throw it in the comments below. But it's going to be cool stuff, and I'm really excited to get a case of it. I can't tell you when, but soon is going to be when it's going to come about. And so anyway, that's the status of Hydrotech, and it was really exciting to meet Paul, and hopefully maybe next year or something we can take a tour of their facility. So anyway, if you you know, have any comments or like I said, any future tests you want us to do on Hydrotech, any questions about Hydrotech, I'll see what I can answer. There's certain things I can't answer because I signed a piece of paper that says I wouldn't. But there's, you know, we're here. I'm going to make myself, and I'm sure Bryce and others will make themselves available for, you know, commentary on just how realistic Paul's claims are and just how big we think this is going to be for paintball. So thanks for tuning in. Finally, some real content for this channel. And come to Living Legends, because you're missing a hell of a party and a hell of a game, and just meeting a lot of great people who are just really fun to be with. So talk to you guys later. Hopefully there'll be more content coming through this channel soon.